Take it away to kick the finals off.
Thank you very much. Yes, it is grand final time. I'm Toby1, joined by the Capitalist, and we'll take you through who still hasn't managed to crack his second level and is being zoned out really by one. S4, trouble in middle. Koro going to tether himself in, but then again, S4 wants to have a crack, and the Lightning Bolt still on cooldown. Really low to fail. He's going to go down. S4, owie. He can't reach him in time, so S4 will survive. Kuro, right place, right time, and right Dota channel. The boots and the gloves so far. I'm wondering if this is going to be the early Midas for RTZ.
Oh, the rotation's coming out. The split earth misses, and Zai is hoping to be able to get that.
Oh! Caught! The Fissure might be able to block him enough time. They embrace Sumail, but S4's waiting. One more second on that Lightning Bolt. Zai's already dropping low for the Lightning Bolt, the Arc Lightning. S4's able to get the kill over on Shrek, but it's tip for tap. With also that Tusker going down, they continue to chase Owie, who goes onto his hovels to try and run back to base. He'll survive while Fear chasing up the Puppy on the bottom lane. He's got traits, got the movement speed on Puppy with the plasma field. The damage, not enough. He realizes Shallow Grave's still available for Puppy. It's not easy to find that kill. And the TP in from Zai, maybe he can shut up and hold Fear close in the tower. The Radiant Creep Wave is still in force. Middle lane, S4, stun on him. There was a Fissure from PvE to set up, and Sumail just makes it look easy with the Lightning Bolt.
2 deaths on Sumail, but if they can get a couple more kills on just this
between the two of them. So they're perfectly all right, Kuro and S4 going for this. And in fact, the extra TP support's going to come in. There's no vision from the Radiant side in this area. And in fact, they actually use Zai to refresh up both of the bottles. In fact, Zai, now with the shards to Sumail, they snowball in. Sumail's in trouble, but not dead yet. The pulse over, ripping through Zai's life. Kuro's keeping him alive from down in the river. And then maybe they can actually turn this. EG right behind on the S4. But Fear Plasma Field, the damage is not enough to kill off Zeus. Kuro kept Zai alive most of the time in the shards. It keeps Fear out. They couldn't chase the Sigil, was down to S4. He took at the high ground. 11 seconds till Thunder God's Wrath. If they can get one more Lightning Bolt into Fear, or maybe just the Whisper of Balls. Fear is critical. Can they get it off? 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The salve will keep Fear alive. So it will not be enough damage from S4, which Secret has already shown very well today during the semi-finals. They know how to efficiently move across the map and come up with a better trace. Down middle lane, Lightning, follow-up stun. S4's in real trouble. The Pulse Nova, Kuro could not keep him alive. And that's just a good kill from EG. Winter Wyvern could potentially just ice burn up, but yep, with the gold strength available and the Mask of Madness, already Secret have taken Roshan. EG coming out, the Shards cannot catch PPD out of position. In fact, RTZ, Snowball's coming up. It's coming in from Zai. He's going up to Ab. He doesn't actually get there the entire way. So they embrace him up, and Zai being kept alive with Puppy as well as Kuro, relocating him back into the pit, keeping him alive. And this does not give EG a position to punish Secret. In fact, they may just still go in for it. They'll relocate there. They have to protect him. Raze has already popped that Eye of the Storm, and RTZ just moves up to the high ground to ensure they don't come any further. Then again, Kuro maybe a little bit too close. The Shards and the stun. He's on the wrong side of it, but PPD's front line. The Fissure. Kuro's so low. Owie's there, but he can't do enough damage. And RTZ just can't reach past the Shards. They have to force off from away to safety. That's from their S4. And the Shards to block the ramp. No deaths from either side.
Actually going to play very well into the favor of Evil Geniuses when it comes to team fights, but I really feel like Secret are just kind of outplaying EG.
See PPD, he's walking up the hill, he doesn't want to come this way. The Shards, the Fissure, he gets 3 with the Totem Stomp, he's got Echo Slam available too, can't get it off in time. Puppy Shadow Wave will be able to get the kill.
Ooh, and an early Force Staff being picked up by S4 does help Zai get out of position there.
First to finish up his hand of Midas before he does anything else. They're losing the tier 1 tower and they can keep pushing. God's Strength has not been required to be used. Now middle lane, the Shards fly out. The fortifications keeping that tier 1 tower alive for Secret. And Fear wants it, but S4 snowball in. They with the Walrus Punch. They're trying to find this kickoff, but Fear has the mech charge. Kuro will relocate himself, but then Zai with a Fissure from PvD holds him there. The Echo Slam is not enough to keep enough space between Razor as well as the rest of Secret, but Sumail comes in with a Pulse Nova, going for Polly, but the Shallow Grace making it difficult. Owie will also arrive. Sumail needs to finish the job. Finally, he will be able to do so. So it's a 2-for-1 trade-off. PPD lucky to survive. Meanwhile, on the north lane, Sven, with the God Strength, is taking out the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, it does come at a very heavy cause. Kuro, though, by the way,
to see where RTZ's coming. Just like now in the mid, jumped in, goes for Universe. It's available, but the damage is just too much. Zeus will help out with Thunder God's Wrath. Now we have very quick TP in. PPD is already fairly injured.
I say that Kuro's positioning of that relocate was beautiful, right? Like, he puts it aggressive, but not overly aggressive where he's in the range of the tower or potentially any of EG right away.
Our team's got to get out of here. No BKB charge. PPD starts with a stun, but he blinks away just in time. They know he's in the tree line. Samel goes for the stun, hits it perfectly. RTZ will die. Nothing can save him. God's strength. Even commit the Echo Slam from PPD. A little bit of overkill.
That would have been.
They get the big one.
That would have been so impressive if he had managed to actually TP away in time. That clutch blink dagger timing. Now it looks like they're going to fight in middle lane already. Universe leading the charge here with the egg.
Zai's right on top of it. He's trying to kill it off. There's PPD with a stun. The Nova's about to crack. They're not in range to get the stun, but Universe means he can come back full life. They chase after S4. There's already 2 down. The Shallow Grave's there, but more sprites and S4 will not survive this. PPD Hosman with a stun, but the stun got crashed. He gets time to get it off. It is a 3 and 1 on the sidelines at the moment. Basic attack. Samel blinks up and gets rid of it so they can get rid of the vision at least. And then EG. But do they defend this bottom tower? Puppy, you've got a Dazzle harassing down a bottom tower. You have to do something about this.
All right, they must know a little bit more when they let on. Evil Genius won't actually cut off these heroes bottom.
Puppy already getting stunned up. At the same time, Zai being controlled up by Fear. Already saw 112 points of damage. Secret of dive in. Snowball's the only thing that can protect him. While RTZ chasing after Owie. 2 hits to bring him down. At the same time, Fear. So much stolen damage. 224 points of it. He can carve apart most of the Secret team. He's already managed to take 2 with him. And now can move over to RTZ. No BKB. Still has the Aegis, but controlled up by the Fissure. They'll burn through him. The plasma field goes down and Fear's going to be ready. Or is he?
He doesn't have BKB.
Waits for the stun. The Echo slams up as well. They just hit into Sven. They take away his damage. Koro, there's no relocate up to save him, but he just keeps with that overcharge going. Puppy behind him, letting off that heal. But again, another Fissure stun to slow it down. Plasma field on the edge of Sven. Koro's doing all the work he possibly can to keep Arteezy alive, and it is enough.
Arteezy has more HP than EG has mana. They simply ran out of steam. The Leshrac ran out of mana. PP used his last Fissure there, even Fear.
Dazzle for a Wisp. You're going to give him armor, and potentially with Glimmercate movement, Koro could get out. In fact, they're going to Shallow Grave him, and maybe, can he TP? He was thinking about it, but Nerve, tether away, over the creep wave, just keeps running. Koro, 22 HP. It's boiling him up, but the air charges have got it. Almost next level escape.
Look to middle lane. He just bought a lot of time there where Arteezy is going to get, what, 2-3 hits in on that tier 2 tower with God's Strength popped. That's a decent amount of chip that Kuro's just bought his team through that excellent play.
They're getting the hell out of there now, but yeah, cool.
Tier 2 tower, and Samel's already taken the tier 2 at top lane, as long as he doesn't get caught, but look what Zai's doing.
He's snowballing in, started with the Glimmer Cape, support, relocate, Koro's bringing in Arteezy, but the Yosef are up, Blink Dagger's off cooldown, but Samel can't get out in time, and in fact will deny himself in front of the relocating Secret.
Good deny. In fact, I'm a little bit surprised he didn't deny. He
didn't ancient step.
Oh my god. We're actually going to try and solo Roshan. Look at that damage! This is actually a relocate Roshan play, and it catches EG out of guards here. They can't even get there in time. Maybe they can clean up 1 or 2 heroes.
Oh, they lost the Wisp, which means Arteezy is stuck here, but he blinks up. Evades the Fissure of PPD. Samel goes in right now for the Tusker. The Yosef to set up into the follow-up stun. Zai does have Glimmer Cape as well as Cheese. Snowball protection. He needs a target to come out to. Potentially just Glimmer and Cheese. And he goes down to Owie. No Cheese being used. No Glimmer. He'll just accept the fate. But meanwhile, Arteezy with the back of this double damage route still has God's Strength. And there is no... Actually, there is a fortification to save him. Koro, Shallow Grave. Samel's just chasing him down. Now the Yule Scepter. Koro refuses to die. Now he will. Back in towards middle lane. Arteezy a long way down. The 4-star from Estebel will bring him up as Samel. Turns on the pulse over. Arteezy turns for the stun. He's got 2 locked here. Where's the cleave? Universe, 1 more swing. Can't get it off. He's in trouble. Moving over towards Fear because Universe was put under. The Eagle Simona will trigger and there's no help coming to Arteezy. They're burning with a Thunder Ray. And this is not a can he asked for. He's going to go down. Evil Geniuses defending Seeker as they aggressively push into their tier 2 tower.
The Scythe of Ice would be a little bit better if maybe he had a Blink Dagger. Instead, he's got the 4-staff, right? So he doesn't have that full blink-in instant stun.
Oh, they're getting smoke. Where's the jump? S4 sitting on the back line. The Rat gives him the vision. PPD. 1 hit from Arteezy with a Stormball combo. They move over to Fear and Static Link. Well, it is currently on Arteezy. They just turn around. The Nova drop. They need to get their finished off, but then again, you Snowball is deeper. And yes, you stop with Arteezy to stop from Fear. Maybe he'll be there.
Sumail up in the air. S4 up the side, but they're chasing Puppy into the tier 2 tower with a pulse Nova. Puppy, Shallow Grave will protect him, and they will dive up for him. Puppy, it isn't going to last forever. Now he'll go down. 4 loss from Secret. EG only losing their captain, who was the first casualty of that fight. And they even cursed up the melee creep so it can keep pushing.
But the most likely option, in my opinion, would be Abyssal Blade. I think he does need that extra lockdown. It'd be a huge damage increase.
I'm down for that. Bottom lane, Puppy trying to run out of here. He goes into the tree line. Can Shallow Grave and TP out? The sun's already gone. Maybe he can give it a shot. No, the damage, the fissure is there. That's what they require. The secondary stun.
To take Roshan that fast. The moment they bait TP up to the top lane, all they have to do is back far enough away.
Whoa, Sumail blinking in, going to go for the full option on Kuro, but actually getting interrupted by S4.
Kuro will be able to glimmercape himself away to safety.
Yeah, very nice lightning bolt to be able to intercept that long animation, the split Earth stun. And Secret, this is their best opportunity to win the shit. Get a pick off.
Sumail already used the stun. You'll set her up. Blink Dagger 1 second. Now he comes down. The stun to the damage from Arteezy. Sumail can take through a lot. The Fissure can't buy the space. 30 seconds on the sideline and PPD. He's locked here. He forced up and Blink Dagger up to try and get close enough for this Echo Slam damage. No follow-up stun. He's down for the count. 60 seconds, but more importantly, that ulti's down for 2 minutes. But look down the bottom lane. The creep wave is coming in towards the tier 3 tower. Then no Arteezy is not going to be walking around with immortality.
Buybacks are going to be pretty critical here. On the Radiant side, we only have Razor and the Leshrac who have buyback. The rest are actually just a little bit separate.
He's up so far. Zai's coming in with the Glimmercap. They're trying to kill our Puppy, and they are going to isolate him. At the same time, Zai not making it easy. They snowball in. TPD, Echo Slam is available, and maybe he can survive. No, he can't TP in time. They've lost 2. The Nova coming in. Sumail needs to win, but it's easy. Actually locked up by only 2000. Now Zai will trigger off the cheese. They have down. Well, can't dazzle on that ball. He doesn't want to buy back. He's still alive. Sumail, he's still locked in, and then the Storm Ball. They get control. The Snowball is chasing up the Flying Rat, but it's not going to be enough. Fear battling up against the rest of Secret. The Snowball up. Fearless gets rid of the sigils. He can really move with the shard. He locks him in. Now comes back in with Universe. Sorry, Howie on the front line. The Shiva's guard by space and Fear. Actually, has time. He's draining the damage. 168 points. Arteezy locked inside the Snowball. He's holding him in, but where's the stun? They go to Fear Sumail. Pulse Nova. Zai's going to go down. He's so low the Glimmer Cape. They see him with the Sentry Ward. They've got him down. S4's trying to push in the middle lane. In the meantime, and Arteezy adding pressure on top. They do not want EG to push.
Sumail coming in big. There, that was AUI 2000 to be able to save
It's a level 2 coming in. That's Sumail on the back of Universe setting up for S4. If they can get this pick off, it's a huge window of opportunity, and they're going to be the denial through the Bloodstone, but that's still 43 seconds that Zeus is on the sidelines.
Which it seems like that's the play here. This is very risky, though, because they don't have any buyback. Secret actually have all of theirs, and they should kind of know with the way that
Sumail, there it is. Blink Dagger, side to side, and Puppy dead on the stun. Pulse Nova, they carve through the dazzle. He still has buyback. All of Secret have buyback. But it looks like EG are ready to push down the bottom lane.
Hammers, Secret, and then just 5-man down middle, potentially take a full lane of racks.
Here they come, fortification triggered. They'll protect the racks with a Fidget Stone on S4. Follow up by Sumail, not going to work. There was the 4-star for the safety by S4. And with the Glimmer Cape, he can move back to front. And Sphere already on those front lines. Being punched around by the Walrus Punch, but Howie able to embrace him up. So Fear locked in, controlled. Yeah, can he actually back out? Maybe not. There's all the Arteezy. He can't actually do anything. He's down. 120 seconds on the sideline, but the buyback will bring him back up in time. But then Fear, he's still just standing on the front lines, doing the work. Puppy, now he'll drop. There's a triple buyback, a quad buyback, in fact, from Secret. Universe trying to give this life back, and then will blink himself away to safety. They actually get out after taking out the melee racks with mass amounts of buybacks by Secret. And fight. And Zai with the shots, they found Fear. Snowball's coming in. Maybe he can get the Walrus Punch up, but Howie still waiting there, embraced up Fear. They haven't got the kill. In fact, Zai being isolated. The double stun to S4. He can't help out with the damage. And Fear forced up the shots. Can't lock him in. Secret, they can't find the openings. In fact, Sumail wants to slow him up. They dive in with the Icarus. In the Shivas as well. S4 too slow. And with the Assault, we're going to lose the Zeus. S4's down for the count. He has buyback available, or he can wait the 1 minute. While Universe wants to go for more. The Nova is up and running, but maybe they can just 5-man force it down mid. They got the numbers.
Evil Genius.
That's a big if.
Force the buyback and then back away to Roshan. Maybe the best play. But
There it is.
Secret are going to be able to get this fight, it looks like. They
Where's your
finally
eye
get an
shot?
initiation.
Fear still on the front line. There's your storm bolt. Fear down a half line. They got a lightning bolt. Fear have to be embraced up pretty early here. To keep it, man. There's the jumping. Walrus punch on Samal. They're very low on the course. Samal backing up. Remember, this buyback is not available to him for another minute, so they can pick him off. They have a big opening. The lightning just try and slow him down if possible. Ice Shard off cooldown. Try and lock him in. They found Howie. He's a big one. Cram down 1,400 of the damage. And then an isolated Nova. They can't get rid of this Phoenix. And they're going to. Down for the count. Double kill for RT. Samal be able to TP out in line. TPD as well. The Shards vision. The snowball in. He actually got him on the cliff side. How did he find him? Well, what can help that answer that question? It's a triple kill for RT. Credit from the mud column on the low ground to get the kill on the high ground. Here we go again. Poppy starts with a weave. At least going to drop down Samael as well as Fear's armor. The ice shards come in. And with Zai, well, he wants a snowball. It's more of a Fear thing. Right on him, and then they embrace him up. Samael's still here on the front lines. After coming a little bit closer, as Fear is still the only soul tank, but they get rid of the melee racks, but Fear isolated by the shots, has to be forced after, and out comes RT on a Samal. He brought him down, 45 seconds on the sideline, wants to fight more, Blink Dagger still on cooldown, the shards come up, they get the vision of PPD, but this time, they will not be able to stun him before the TP is completed, but with Lashraik down for 35 seconds, they're making a beeline for immortality, and that's Roshan. The smoke down the mid, they're trying to do this sneaky beaky light, and then just rip apart the EG bait. Fortification is available for EG, however, it is not available for Secret.
Can RTZ make this game?
Owie! Forced up! Actually forced himself and then blinked away, revealed it, and PPD in for the double stun. Fear also the front lines, RTZ blinked away after going for the Storm Bolt. He does not want to be part of this, but Universe might make him part of it. Shiva's guard down and Trigger, the Storm Bolt protecting RTZ for the moment. Where they want to go to, they're facing after Universe. Can they kill him? No, they actually just use it to delay the Blink Daggers away. Secret desperately trying to disengage. Zai with a Blink Dagger in 5 seconds time. He's running away. EG, can they find him? Yeah, they can. Howie's on the back. Now Zai, Snowball's also available. He can buy himself some time, and there it is again. It's all about wasting time while Samal is chasing down after Puppy. They will lose Zion River, and Puppy will go down to Samal. 2 down for Secret. EG, open up the window again. Opportunity is knocking.
2 rounds down, 2 heroes down. Team Secret are going to be forced into double buybacks here.
Model on S4, the fresh Lincoln Sphere over on RTZ means that he's also got space to move, and they just saw PPD plant down the aggressive ward. They'll get rid of this as quickly as they can. They do not want to have EG having any kind of superiority with vision. Samal dropped by Half-Life, the Storm Bomb stopping PPD from getting that fissure off as well. RTZ got to be careful, hands up, but then again Zai tossing Samal up, and the Nova perfect position on EG. They can't get rid of this. They'll have to take the stun. PPD just jumps in. The sun will be there. Trump fights in space from Universe. Secret, there is the buyback from RTZ, but Puppy caught outside the base, and Telegrave can't do enough. S4, maybe the Chief can keep Puppy alive a little bit longer, and Fear low, but then again RTZ can't reach Fear. Embrace up again. He's trying to reach him. One hit, he can't even do that. They have to come back inside the base. S4 with the jump in by Samal. Where's the damage? There it is from RTZ. The sun will be there, but then again Samal, the buyback. They're using economy to win this game. Universe, that's where Samal will be onto, directly on the hero. S4 back up to the tier 4 towers. Koro the save. He's keeping S4 alive. The Stormball as well. They drop him in deeper. The top rack still on. Relocate up. They're actually pulling him in closer towards the fight. Buyback is still about to smash for the stranded, possibly dead. Koro still there, but he's dropping quickly. But it's too much damage. EG, they look like they're taking another rack. EG will take it. 65 minutes and an epic battle. They take game 1 of the best of 5 of the grand final.
This is exactly the way this best of 5 is supposed to be worked. Evil Genius is throwing hero after hero in an all-in play at top to finish out this game, and there was just nothing Secret could do with this kind of draft. They fought so hard, but unfortunately, when pushed this late, Evil Genius's draft, man,